It may be fun at first, but it can be near impossible to stop once you've started. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 common addictions. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we've ranked addictions that affect many people in everyday life. We're focusing on those based on legal activities, though, so we're saying no to drugs.
All right, you guys, the moment of truth is here. It is time for our final battle.
Number 10, exercise.
I'm hot! I'm big!
Some of us fear the gym, but others are a little too fond of it. Exercise addiction, a form of behavioral addiction, is the compulsive engagement in and irrational dependence on physical exercise. For an addict, there's no run long enough and no lift heavy enough. It might sound like an enviable addiction, but this amount of exercise is not good for your health. Exercise addicts regularly suffer injury, which they often ignore.
Your eyes hurt, face is all busted up, your hands are swollen,
And they're more prone to eating disorders, serious illness, and can even die as a result of their actions. It's good to work out. Just remember to take time out too.
Help!
Number 9, shopping. Shopping isn't always as fun as it seems on TV. A compulsive need to buy things and spend money, even if you...
Yeah, the first one I can see, I thought it was going to be a little bit crazy. So far, yeah, I can see a lot of people are addicted to doing exercise. I know people that literally, when I had a friend that when he didn't exercise, he literally felt tired. And then he exercised, he felt like he had energy. So yeah, that's a pretty normal one. Let's see this one.
Don't have it to spend. Addictive shopping is more than just heading to the mall on the weekend.
Credit card companies, the way they waste your time. Probably protecting me. I spent a lot of money today. Try that one. Excuse me.
Addicts shop whenever and wherever they can.
Did she steal that shit? What the fuck?
And often hide their purchases from friends and family. The internet provides unlimited opportunities to get your fix as well. 330...
The ladies do not give them a credit card and internet. They will leave you eating beans and working at McDonald's.
$5 billion worth of online sales took place in the U.S. in 2015, and analysts are predicting $523 billion by the year 2020. Not everyone online is an addict, but the statistics show how easy it is to get hooked. It's no wonder that retail therapy is now a legitimate reason to see a therapist.
They said I was a valued customer. Now they send me hate mail.
Number 8, video games.
I pretty much will game until I have to go to sleep, maybe even 24 hours.
We've all struggled to turn off an addictive video game, but some gamers can't switch off, period. Video games have had their fair share of bad press, with links made between gaming and obesity, insomnia, depression, and neurological disorders. People have even died due to obsessive gaming. Notable cases include South Korean Sung-Sub Lee, who died in 2005 after playing StarCraft practically continuously for 50 hours. And American Greg J.
How the hell do you play a video game for 50 hours? What the fuck is wrong with you? You have no life? How do you play for 50 straight hours? Like, don't you have to eat, take a shit, have to go to the shower? That's how many, that's like what, that's 2 days, right? Yeah, that's like 2 days, non-stop.
Kleinmark, who pled guilty to 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter after his twins drowned in a bath while he was preoccupied with his Game Boy Advance. While these
are you shitting me? You have got to be kidding me.
Are extreme cases, for addicts, there's no such thing as game over. Only try again.
You can just hang outside in the sun all day tossing a ball around. Or you can sit at your computer and do something that matters.
Number 7,
I know that there was a story, I believe was it in St. Louis, where there was a tornado, and the kid did not realize there was a tornado because he was playing Fortnite. Are you fucking kidding me? And he literally didn't know there was a tornado until it actually happened. That, oh my lord, I didn't even know that. He literally did not notice there was a tornado because he was playing Fortnite. WTF is going on? The longest I played a video game for is maybe like an hour. I like video games, but man, I'm not very good at video games to begin with. That the most I can play a video game is for like an hour. Now I do play a lot. Like I play like almost every day. But yeah, like I play like at most I play from like 5 to 7. Then I'll, a lot of it has to do that also when, the game start. But yeah, I can't play for that long. These guys are crazy.
Internet.
The internet is a communications tool used the world over where people can come together to bitch about movies and share pornography with one another.
In many ways, the internet can feed into many addictions. But internet addiction disorder is a problem in its own right. When people spend disproportionate amounts of time online, to the point that their real-life lives are affected, neglected, or ignored, then they could be an internet addict. The rise of social media has seen the emergence of cyber relationship addiction, as increasing numbers choose Facebook friends and online avatars over their real-life families and friends. So-called information overload is another strand of IAD, which sees sufferers compulsively collecting statistics and knowledge from the web. Clearly, the internet is a wonderful thing, but it isn't the only thing.
It's just a stupid troll, dude. Obvious troll is obvious.
Number 6, pornography.
So I'll start off with some stills. Then, once I'm getting into it, I start looking for a video.
The Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders does not list pornography as a behavioral addiction as of mid-2017, but there is increasing pressure for it to be officially recognized as one.
I haven't got a problem with a man if they want to watch porn.
With the rise of the internet, the cybersex industry has become very big business, with 5 porn sites appearing in the Alexa 100 list of most popular websites in the world. But while some indulge in porn on occasion, others are hooked to the point where real-world relationships are damaged.
What the are you doing?
I was just reading email.
No, you weren't. You were watching porno.
I saw what that was.
No, I saw you.
Addicts often report a sense of social isolation as one of the trade-offs of their habit, as well as depression, sexual dysfunction, and low self-esteem. Cybersexual addiction can also distort expectations of actual sex, as users increasingly see porn as the norm.
Quagmire? Hey, nobody's seen you in days.
Hey, Peter. I've just been, checking out some of that internet porn.
Number 5, sex. From online to the bed, couch, or the backseat of a Toyota Corolla, most people agree that sex is a...
You gotta be kidding me, like... It's kind of the same thing, too, but... same thing, I watch it, but not, like, for the whole day, like it's... Oh my lord, like... But I don't understand people that are married, why are you watching that stuff? Like, get your wife and... You know, why waste your time? I have a friend, he always tells me, I'm married, why do I need to watch this shit? I'm like, I agree with you. Once you have the woman, why watch this? She's not be doing you, just like she doesn't do the laundry. You smell me?
Wonderful, enjoyable, and natural experience. But you can always have too much of a good thing. Outed celeb sex addicts have placed sex addiction under the media magnifying glass, but the problem goes beyond the rich and famous. Sex addiction became a thing in the 1970s as a kind of offshoot of Alcoholics Anonymous, as AA members applied a similar 12-step program to serial infidelity. Compulsive sex and uncontrollable urges for sexual activity can wreck lives and relationships, so being a sexaholic isn't usually as great as it sounds.
God.
Number 4, gambling.
For the last time, give me my money and stay away from me.
As one of the only behavioral addictions specifically named in the DSM, problem gambling or ludomania takes more from the addict than just their money, although that is the primary concern. According to the Manual of Mental Disorders, recurrent gambling behavior can result in restlessness, irritability, loss of concentration, loss of motivation, and a tendency to lie. As addicts continually return to the card table, slot machine, or betting shop, the so-called vicious cycle of addiction is especially obvious here. And it's a cycle that has ensnared a lot of people. According to British studies, an estimated 350,000 people in Britain are gambling addicts, spending up to £7 billion every year.
I call too.
Beautiful. Pot is
What
correct.
about not call?
How many cards?
If I get my card, I'm taking all your f***ing money right now.
Number 3, caffeine.
I just need another energy drink. Oh no.
What?
Yeah, man, I had a family member, he was pretty bad at gambling until he really got in trouble and almost, like, literally got his... Well, he actually got his ass whooped and he had to leave. Never mind. But yeah, that's pretty bad. Marty, that's what you need to understand that, Marty. Don't do that shit. Don't gamble. Your wife's gonna beat your ass up and she's gonna leave you high and dry. What the fuck is happening?
I want another one.
Many people like a cup of coffee in the morning, but then there's the mid-morning coffee break, a can of cola with lunch, tea at your desk, an energy drink on the way home. In fact, some people are never more than an hour away from their next caffeine boost.
I had a couple Red Bulls. You ever had a Red Bull? I never had a Red Bull before, but I had a Red Bull last night. I really like Red Bull.
According to the FDA, over 80% of Americans consume caffeine on a daily basis, while CNBC reports that coffee is a $30 billion.
I do not really. I only drink I always drink either milk, water, or lemonade. The only times I drink caffeine are on the weekends, like Friday nights, Saturday and Sunday. That, like, other than that, I'm always drinking either water, lemonade, or milk. I don't know about this
Industry, and the Smithsonian describes caffeine as, quote, the world's most popular psychoactive drug.
I had my first energy drink and I feel great. Hey, you guys want to wrestle? We could arm, thumb, mud, sumo. Nah, we're not fat enough. We're wearing diapers.
Addictive, and a stimulant enabler that can prompt withdrawal symptoms. Many experts agree that caffeine has a lot of the features of an illicit drug. The only difference is that it's culturally acceptable almost worldwide.
Are you telling us absolutely everything?
Not exactly. We're also out of coffee.
Number 2, cigarettes or tobacco.
Well, you pay $4.25 for a pack of cigarettes.
They don't put as many chemicals in them.
So those are healthy cigarettes.
Not every addiction has obvious dangers, but the risks associated with smoking are well documented. We've known for over half a century that smoking kills, and we're increasingly aware of the problems it can cause those around us. Yet, according to the American Heart Association, almost 45 million Americans smoke, and statistics link almost 1 in 5 deaths in the U.S. every year to cigarettes.
Thank you for not smoking.
In the 1960s, 42% of the population smoked. Today, despite the many warnings, around 15% of the American population just can't say no to nicotine. It may be an addiction on the wane, but it's still one of the world's worst habits.
Do you smoke? Only when I drink coffee.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
I'm not leaving.
I'm not fucking leaving!
Thank you. 3 things is all I did to change my life. 30 days is all it takes.
Number 1, alcohol.
Please?
Smoking, yeah, I have a friend who's well, it's an uncle. He smokes and literally he has to be outside the whole time. He can't go to parties if he's not outside. Otherwise, he'd rather leave the party and go smoke in his house. He's got to be shitting me. If you're watching this video, uncle, you need to get your head out of your ass. You're falling off the cliff too. You're like 57 now. Last time I saw you, you had a spaghetti legs.
Certainly today, and I'll never come in here again. If I do, you can 86 me.
Whether you've got something to celebrate, sorrows to drown, or things to forget, there's always a place for alcohol, or so it seems. But while you won't find answers at the bottom of a glass, you might find addiction. Studies show around 12% of Americans are dependent on booze, while British males hover around 9% and British females at 4%.
I embrace it. Shit. I choose to drink.
All-day sippers and full-on bingers both face serious consequences, including death, with the CDC reporting excessive alcohol intake contributing to 88,000 deaths a year. A night on the town is fun, but when you spend your hangovers craving your next drink, it's a thirst that's difficult to quench, and an addiction that's hard to beat.
So what are you saying? That we'd never had the flu? We were just having alcohol withdrawal?
Yeah.
Alcohol withdrawals? That's great!
Is it great? It means we're all alcoholics.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Watch Mojo and...
All right, ladies. Marty, I hope you listen. Marty, you need to stop drinking. Marty, your wife is going to leave you high and dry. You need to behave, man. Stop betting. Marty, you have 2 of these. And I hope you don't smoke, Marty. If you smoke, I am going to be very upset with you. But Marty, you're always drinking. You're always betting on stuff, on games, and you're always drinking, man. You need to cool it down, man. Otherwise, your wife will leave you high and dry. And today's video will be about that. Should Brian Colangelo leave his wife after what he did? Stay tuned for the show tonight on the CE show. We are live tonight at 11 o'clock. Stay tuned. Join me at 11 o'clock. But until next time, I am the sexy fat ass. I am as good as advertised. And until next time, I am the man that wants to play. I will see you later. Comment in the comment section. Do you have any of these? Do you have any of these problems? The only thing I can think of is maybe video games for me. Most I play 2 hours. What else? that might be about it for me. I don't really do a lot of caffeine. I don't drink energy drinks or coffee. You know, I think coffee smells like ass. But until next time, I am the man that runs the place, and until next time, I will see you later.